It's really important to start using Fusion for feeding even before transition day, and there are a couple of reasons why. First, it's a great way to familiarize yourself with Fusion and get comfortable with its various features, even if you don't get the full feeding experience right away. Second, by using Fusion every day, you'll be able to identify and fix any issues with the computer, network, or scale connectivity before the transition. We have a separate video that explains how to get started with Fusion each morning, so I won't go into detail about that here. Assuming you've already synced and logged in, all you need to do to start feeding is tap the big Pre-Transition Scale button. This will bring up the scale indicator, which will cover a significant portion of your screen. Think of the scale indicator as you would a regular scale head. When you're ready to begin a new load, simply tap the 0 button, and when you want to add another ingredient, just tap the tare button. The weight displayed in the upper left corner always shows the weight on the truck, while the larger weight on the right shows the tare weight. By the way, you can also use the tare button for each feed drop while you're delivering feed. If you've been using a scale head before, this process will feel quite familiar to you. The only difference is that with Fusion, you should only use the scale indicator. There's no need to zero or tare the weight on the actual scale head anymore. In fact, you can pretty much ignore the real scale head from now on. When you're done with feeding, simply tap the Done button to close the scale indicator. Remember to sync and then shut down Fusion, the computer, and any other peripherals following the instructions in the other video. This is a good habit to develop and also helps test all the systems. If you come across any issues, make sure to let us or your hardware installer know right away so that they can be resolved quickly. We all want everything to work flawlessly on transition day. Once you sync on transition day, the Pre-Transition Scale button will disappear, and you'll see buttons for mixing loads, making bunk calls, and delivering feed. Feeding with Fusion will become even easier at that point, since it will handle all the calculations for you and keep a record of all the loads and deliveries. Until then, happy feeding!